Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarupescha kripa sindhuveva japtitanam bhavani vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Iditam vividhopayairbhishayaisterjanadiभिः प्रह्लादं ग्राहयामास त्रिवर्गस्योपपादनम्. The teachers of Prahlad Maharaj chastised the teachers of Prahlad Maharaj. They chastised and threatened the disciple, chastised and threatened their disciple in various ways and began teaching him about the paths of religion, economic development, and the sense gratification. This is the way they educated him. In this verse, Prarhadam Grahayam Ash are important. The words Grahayam Ash literally mean that they tried to induce Prahlad Maharaj to accept the paths of Dharma Artha Kama. People are generally preoccupied with these three concerns without any interest in the path of liberation. What are these paths? Dharma, Artha, Kama. Means Dharma, religion, Artha, economic development, Kama, sense gratification. Hiranyakashipu, the father of Prahlad, was simply interested in gold and sense enjoyment. He was only interested in gold and sense enjoyment. The father of Prahlad. The word Hiranya means gold and Kashipu means soft cushions and bedding on which people enjoy sense gratification. So the word Prahlad, however, refers to one who is always joyful in understanding Brahman. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Prahlad means Prasannatma, always joyful. Prahlad was always joyful in worshipping the Lord, but in accordance with the instructions of Hiranyakashipu, the teachers were interested in teaching him about material things. Materialistic people think that path of religion is for improving their material conditions. The materialistic goes to a temple to worship many varieties of demigods just to receive some benediction to improve the material life. He goes to the sadhu or so called swami. He goes to a sadhu or so called swami to take advantage of an easy method for achieving material opulence. In the name of religion, the so called sadhus try to satisfy the senses of the materialists, showing them shortcuts to material opulence. Sometimes they give some talisman or blessing. Talisman is like an amulet, more like people wear it for protection, but this is for satisfying some lower interest, the talisman. Sometimes they attract materialistic persons by producing gold. This is one kind of, the siddhi. Then they declare themselves God, and foolish materialists are attracted to them for economic development. As a result of this process of cheating, others are reluctant to accept a religious process and instead they advise people in general to work for material advancement. This is all over the world going on. Not only now, but sometime immemorially, no one is interested in liberation. There are four principles: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. People accept religion to become materially opulent. And why should one be materially opulent? For sense gratification. These people prefer these three margas, the path of materialistic life. No one is interested in liberation, Bhagavad Bhakti. And devotional service to the Lord is about even liberation. Therefore, the process of devotional service, Krishna consciousness, is extremely difficult to understand. This will be explained by Prahlad Maharaj. The teachers of Prahlad Maharaj tried to induce Prahlad Maharaj they tried to induce Maharaj to accept the materialistic way of life, but their attempt was a failure. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.19 Tata enam guru gyatva gyata geya चतुष्टयं दैत्येन्द्रं दर्शयामास मातृमुष्मृष्टं लङ्कृतम्. After some time, the teachers of Prahlad Maharaj were sufficiently educated in the diplomatic affairs of pacifying public leaders, appeasing them by giving them lucrative posts, dividing and ruling over them, and punishing them in case of disobedience. Then one day, Prahlad's mother personally washed the boy. Prahlad's mother personally washed the boy, dressing him nicely with sufficient. Prahlad's mother personally she dressed him nicely with sufficient ornaments and presented him before his father. It is essential for a student who is going to be a ruler or a king to learn the four diplomatic principles. There's always rivalry between king and his citizens. Therefore, when a citizen agitates the public against the king, the duty of the king is to call him, pacify him with sweet words, saying, "You are very important in the state. Why should you disturb the public with some new cause for agitation? If the citizen is not pacified, the king should then offer him some lucrative post as a governor or minister, any post that draws a high salary so that he may be agreeable. If the enemy still goes on agitating the public, the king should try to create dissension in the enemy's camp. But if he still continues, the king should employ argumentum bacillum severe punishment by putting him in jail or placing him before a firing squad." The teachers appointed by Hiranyakashipu taught Prahlad Maharaj how to be a diplomat so that he could rule over the citizens very nicely. Next, Srimad Bhagavatam 7520. पादयोः पतितं बालं प्रतिनन्द्य शिशासुरः परिष्वज्य चिरं दोर्भ्यां परमावापनिवृत्तिम्. When Hiranyakashipu saw his child had fallen at his feet and was offering obeisances, and as an affectionate father, he immediately began showering blessings on the child and embraced him with both the arms. A father naturally feels happy to embrace his son, and Hiranyakashipu was very happy in this way. Now, Srimad Bhagavatam 7521. Aropyangama Vagraya Murdhanya Shrukalam Bhihi Asincham Vikasadvatra Midamaha Yudhishthira. Narad Muni continued, "My dear Yudhishthir, Hiranyakashipu seated Prahlad Maharaj on his lap and began smelling his head. With affectionate tears gliding down from his eyes and moistening the child's smiling face, he spoke to his son as follows: If a child or a disciple falls at the feet of the father, the or his spiritual master, the superior responds by smelling head of the subordinate. So, and he asked him what all he had learned from those teachers that his father Hiranyakashipu had appointed, and um, he asked him to tell what all he learned from his teachers. So, and then and then Prahlad Maharaj told Hiranyakashipu about the Navda Bhakti, what he learned from his teachers. Hare Krishna.